Welcome replay viewers, and hello everybody. And once again we're at the Mastic-Shirley Station here on Eastern Suffolk to see the afternoon weekend train from Jamaica to Montauk, train 8710. Thank you for joining. Beautiful afternoon this afternoon. Temperature has to be right now about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. No wind to speak of. Very warm, sunny day. Thanks for joining. Train should be here in about 8 minutes. This is the train that runs on Saturday and Sunday afternoons. Off-peak weekend train from Jamaica, New York to Montauk, Long Island, New York. They travel from New York City from Penn Station. It leaves approximately 11:45 Penn Station time, and then people transfer at Jamaica Station from the electric train to the diesel train for the trip out here to Eastern Long Island. This train leaves Jamaica and then stops at Babylon, Patchogue, and then here at Mastic-Shirley skips quite a few stops in between. And from here it goes on to the next stop east of us, which is Spionk, about 15 minutes from here. And then after Spionk, it then is in the east end of Long Island. It will stop at West Hampton, Hampton Bays, Southampton, Bridgehampton, East Hampton, Amagansett, and Montauk. So let's take a walk up to the east end of the platform and we'll wait for the train up that end. We'll see who gets off today. I remember 1 week ago today, Easter Sunday, it was pretty crowded for Easter Sunday afternoon. So that meant there were a few people coming out here for the holiday. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. We're just hanging out here at the station until the train comes through. 1:25 is the departure time for this train to Montauk through Mastic-Shirley. Not too many people waiting to get on the train here because this is an eastbound train. Few people showing up for the next westbound train, which leaves about an hour from now. And we'll see how many folks get off here at Mastic-Shirley today. No, this is not Amtrak. This is the Long Island Railroad here on Eastern Long Island. Long Island Railroad is a commuter railroad that runs the length of Long Island from New York City, Penn Station, here on the South Shore out to Montauk, Long Island, and on the North Shore to Greenport.
1:25 p.m. to Montauk is operating on time.
Okay, so there's the cookbook message. Of course, today is not a commuting day, unless, of course, you work on Saturday, Sunday. Then you are a commuter today. But this is what they call off-peak service. In other words, non-Monday to Friday commuting time. Yes, it is much cheaper and, in my personal opinion, much safer than driving to the city. I'll answer that in this regard. From here at Mastic-Shirley to Penn Station in New York City is about an hour and 45-minute trip. It'll take you at least that long by car, if not longer, to Midtown Manhattan. Plus then your parking fees in Midtown Manhattan. The train on a weekend, the round trip would probably be about a few dollars, $20, $21, $22 round trip, something like that. Now, commuting fares, it's much higher unless you buy a monthly ticket, but say a single ticket during commuting hours is much more expensive. It's probably about $22 one way, Monday to Friday during the commuting hours. But in terms of weekends or evenings, no. Well, I'm sorry, but you're getting it. I mean, I see more and more articles about high-speed lines being built between the various cities of Texas, and I hope they go ahead with that. I mean, you think like a line between Dallas and Houston would be a popular line. It would carry people across big distances of the state at high speeds. Of course, here in the Northeast, right, don't forget the population is really dense, so many thousands per square mile. So Long Island Railroad carries on average several 100,000 commuters a day into New York City, into and out of New York City. And overall passenger traffic in any given year between commuters and off-peak travelers, it's up around 85 million trips a year. 85 million people carried by the Long Island Railroad in 1 year's time. So it's North America's busiest commuter railroad, and close behind that is Metro North Railroad, commuter railroad, which is part of the MTA, which carries people from New York City to the northern suburbs and lower Connecticut. Okay, let's walk up to this end, east end of the platform, and the train should be here in a few minutes. I'll just explain a few more things while we're here. No, I've never been to Abilene. I've been to Dallas. I've been out west to El Paso, Fort Worth, obviously, Dallas, Fort Worth, Mineral Wells, Wichita Falls, but never to Abilene.
Ticketing app, you can buy Long Island Railroad train tickets directly from your mobile devices in advance of travel. The e-tickets must be activated just before boarding your train. To access MTA e-tickets, download the free app on iPhone or Android and set up your account today. See www.mta.info for details.
Thank you for that cookbook canned message there, selling their e-ticket system. This is looking east. Okay, well, that's pretty darn good. Of course, you know, interstate highways or the Texas freeways. We're looking east toward the east end of Long Island, and Montauk Point is another 60 miles east of us. So this is what they call single track territory, diesel territory. And here at Mastic-Shirley, there's an interlocking. You see there's a siding here. They call it a bypass siding. And this is during the week where scheduled meets take place of eastbound and westbound trains to allow them to pass each other here in single track territory. So we see that like this one at midday. All right, I hear the horn of the eastbound train, so let me spin around. And here he comes. Long Island Railroad train 8710 from Jamaica to Montauk. Let's just zoom in a little bit and then we'll zoom out. He's less than 3/4 of a mile west of us right now.
The 1:25 p.m. to Montauk is operating on time.
This train usually operates with 1 diesel locomotive and 6 C3 Bilevel Passenger Cars at this time of year. Okay, just crossing William Floyd Parkway here in eastern Suffolk. So, Craig, thanks for joining just in time. DE30AC 406 today. Kind of. Okay, 6 C3 Bilevel Passenger Cars today. Few people getting out. Here's the vestibule area of the forward C3 car, which is a double-decker car. Maybe a dozen and a half people got off at Mastic-Shirley today. That was pretty good. About a 30-second dwell time today. And pulling out. Next stop, Spionk, 15 minutes to the east of us. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's blowing his horn because people are riding along there with dirt bikes along the right-of-way. Really smart. Cab car 5003 at the trailing. Well, the next train will be a westbound train at about 2:15. All right, he's passing through the JJD interlocking now. And here comes some character on a dirt bike or a motorbike or something, traveling along the gravel. Okay, good people. Thanks for joining today. Yeah, 8739 will be next, and then the next eastbound train will be 8736. Come through here about 4 o'clock. So, thank you for joining, everybody, and we will see you next trip. Take care now.